We might edit that out, I'm not sure.
We'll probably cut that.
No.
But if we don't... Go away.
Good morning. Tibbs woke me up early, about 8 something, wanted to feed, so I fed him, and then I tried to get him to lay back down and go to sleep because I was still very tired, and of course he wouldn't go back to sleep. So we came out to the living room, and of course after we did that he fell right back asleep, but now I'm up. So anyway, the boys are still sleeping. This happened last night. A lot of snow happened. Our car is buried in what you can see is at least 6 inches. Yep, coming down pretty thick. So yeah, we got a lot of snow last night. I am up using my snow day to work on one of our goals for the month. Number 3, clean our socials. Sean has put me in charge of our Instagram account. So right now I'm going through cleaning up who we're following and that type of thing. A lot of the other goals I can't really start work on until Sean is up. Speak of the devil.
Away.
Good morning.
And now we transition to the next scene.
He's still sleeping.
With as snowy as it is outside, I don't really want to go anywhere. I kind of just want to go outside, throw some snowballs at my dog, and then chill here. But we're out of food, which is really depressing when you want to eat. So we're going to the store because we want to eat. So I'm going to the store. We're going to go venture out into the cold. I already did a quick venture into the cold. It's cold, huh?
I came around the corner and saw Sean filming, and his hoodie is pulled up a little bit, and he's showing off his little stomach fur to me. I don't know if I would call it cute, but that's what just happened.
I am a man, and sometimes as a man you grow hair. It is just what happens in life. Actually, sometimes as a woman you grow hair too, but we don't like to call them out on that. That's rude. Clarification. Natalie does not have a furry stomach.
Thank you.
I was just meaning that some women do.
Don't hate my Latina roots.
However, check out this mustache.
There's
Nice
no
and
mustache.
There's no mustache either. I just give her a hard time.
Sean and I were talking about a couple of life goals. Right now we're at the bank depositing a check, and there are a lot of things that we want to get on top of this year that they've been on the back burner for much longer than they should have been. There are some health issues that we're trying to resolve with Sean, and we have some personal, temporal goals. For example, our cars are both kind of at that point where we have the feeling that one's gonna be kicking the can soon, and so we're trying to plan ahead for that. And I think that we have been sent some very special motivation in the form of a child who is happily sleeping right now. But yeah, goals. Apparently April showers in Manitou is more like April snow showers, and because it's sunny today, everything is melting quickly, which means, I don't know if you can see these water drops leaking through, but the car has dripped on me a few times, and because it's wet and cold, she already has problems with the screechy belt, which we've tried to resolve more than once. And that gets agitated in the precipitation, so like we're having problems with the power steering, and it's good motivation. We're planning on getting on top of our music and our marketing.
It's nice to actually be going back to marketing our music. And this was the first week, I think, ever for us where all 4 of our main socials have grown. We've gotten SoundCloud followers, Twitter followers, Facebook followers, and YouTube. Our SoundCloud always grows the fastest, but that's because we're musicians and that's where our music is.
And musicians. You may.
I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah. So we're going to get probably 3 more inches of snow tonight, and then it goes right back to the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that we're going to need to stay on top of cleaning the carpet the next couple of days, because letting the dog out when it's this soggy is always interesting.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it. And then he comes inside and he shares his love of the snow with the whole house.
Yeah, I keep a towel by the back door to wipe his paws, or else it gets really messy really fast. We just drove past one of the city trucks that is the part of the Stop Graffiti hotline. Like, stop graffiti, call this number if you see it. We are not on the same team as them. We like graffiti. I just think it is a form of art. Obviously, there are some places that really are inappropriate to go tag. I mean, seriously, like, don't be tagging churches and stuff like that. Be respectful. But other than that,
there are areas where it is definitely vandalism, where it's damaging to property and defacing things. And then there are areas where it's like, okay, this park over here where nobody ever hangs out in, that has a falling apart wall, you know, I really don't. You might disagree, and that's fine, but I don't see why people make such a big deal of it. But
especially when some of this graffiti art is so, like, beautiful. It's so cool looking. Like, it actually improves a space at times. That's all I have to say about that.
oh yeah, and we had to pay rent. You know, one of the few things I really look forward to in life? We're nowhere near looking for a house right now. We don't even know, like, what state we want to settle down in. It's gonna be a while.
What country?
That says what country. But in the end, I really hate paying rent. Like, if I'm going to give people money, I want to own something afterwards. The backseat is now full of groceries. And can you see the Jarritos? Jarritos, what does she want? Look at all the different colors of green. Plus you've got the red in the background. It is really pretty out here today. It says it's 28 degrees, but it's really just sweater weather. It's not that cold at all.
This Subaru in front of us, there's a blonde, clean-shaven white dude with a ponytail inside. He pulled up, bumping some super filthy gangster rap. Did you know that even though the majority of hip-hop artists are African American, the majority of their audience is middle-class, white, suburban people?
Did you know that even though the majority of hip-hop artists are African American, the majority of white trash is white?
We might edit that out, I'm not sure. No, we can make fun of white people, that's cool. This dude is seriously in La La Land.
Alright guys, time for a little bit of honesty. Today was meant to be a complete SylverandZeus work day. It's snowy, we can't do anything, so we wanted to spend 8 to 10 hours getting everything done, from like social media stuff to I'm in the process of printing the stems for our next song, and we need to get that all done so that we can record the vocals so that I can mix it. It's actually fairly far along, but I've still got a good probably 6 hours worth of work to do before it's ready for mixing. So That's what we wanted to do, and it's actually been just a little bit frustrating. Because, hi, basically funny. Because, well, we had errands we didn't plan on, and things we forgot about, etc. And now it's 4 o'clock. I'm getting a pretty decent migraine. Luckily, it's not terribly painful, but I keep getting those spots in my vision and then going blind, which makes it really difficult to work on a computer. Go away. Come here. Come here. Oh, right here. But it's okay. Nat is working online. She's already got some stuff done. Stuff we didn't plan on, but it's done nonetheless, and stuff that needs to get done. She's going to keep working. I am taking... Okay, thanks for the cuddle. I'm going to take some head medicine. I'm going to give myself half an hour to an hour to rest and hopefully get on top of that. Then I'm going to film my first dad corner, because I'm doing that separately. Keep an eye out for that. And then I'm going to sit down and print out the stems. There's still time for all that. So we're not going to get done everything I wanted to get done today, but we're going to get done quite a bit, and I'm at least happy about that. To be honest, it's been really nice out. Like, it feels nice. It's nice to be in the snow when it doesn't feel like super, super cold. So I won't complain too much. Plus, I've kind of enjoyed being out with Nat. We don't get to go out and just drive around and do stuff very often anymore. There's always a list of things to get done, and so I won't complain. But it has been a little bit frustrating. That's okay, that's life. We just keep going, right? Change of plans! I'm obviously feeling a little bit better. So, Natalie is really tired and she wants the house clean, and that's been upsetting her because she's tired. So, I am going to clean the house, and she's going to work on the computer instead. And what will she be doing? Vlog our vlog. I'll be printing stems when she's done, so even though we started late, I think it's going to be a pretty productive day.
Skills I never thought I would bother to learn or need to learn or want to learn. Knowing how to design and edit a website, which is what I'm currently doing with doing these the vlog posts. Sean walked me through the first couple, and now I am trying to get the rest of them up. So far, I'm on number 6 of, I think, close to 50, so this might take a while, but hey, now I know how to do something useful, right? Something that I have always admired about Sean is his ability to teach himself anything that he wants to learn, including website design and development from scratch. He is self-taught on most of his computer skills, as far as like the web design and stuff. When I met him, he had some minimal programming experience, and then since then, when we were living in Salt Lake teaching parkour, he built the website for our group Renmove from scratch as well, and I remember he spent a lot of sleepless nights and countless hours figuring out how to do all of that on his own. So it's a pretty tough task to learn how to do that if you haven't learned how, or if you've ever seen like the inside of a website. It can be a pretty daunting, intimidating thing to look at, especially if you don't know any programming, or if you don't know like programming lingo. So, but he has taught himself most of that, and I've always admired that about him, and now because of it, it's easier for us to do things like update our SylverandZeus website. So, props to Sean for being a self-taught dude. Well guys, I got 19 of our vlogs transferred to our website. And
Quick
now
math. It's about 2/5.
2/5.
2/5.
And now I'm taking a short break because the computer needs a break. In case you haven't noticed, we use a very old laptop. It's a laptop that I bought in 2009. Yes, 2009. That's 8 years old, which is ancient in computer years. So she needed a break to restart, so I'm gonna take a break as well.
I think I've explained this before, but we had a nice computer. We got it specifically for editing videos. It worked well for about a year, and
A desktop.
then the power supply died and took out the rest of the computer with it. So
It committed Harry Carey.
I was originally just gonna rebuild it, but now I think we're gonna sometime soon. I don't know when. We're just gonna get a new one.
Let's have a moment of silence because we need a new computer. This guy fell asleep on me. There he is.
There's his ear.
He fell asleep on me. He
Look at
is a
these-
sleeping
Look
soundery.
at these car door ears. You know who he gets those from? He gets these from me.
Dumbo ears.
Yeah.
He will take flight someday soon. Sean is in the studio preparing his little area so that he can have a dad corner area. Meanwhile, I am making a chicken. Baby is sleeping. Cat was sleeping. Dog is begging. My, this bathroom light is very yellow now since we switched all our daytime lights out to the living room. Well, hello. I am Mrs. Yellow. What was I gonna say? If you have ever watched daily vlogs and you've watched and you're like, why is it always so quiet? Like, it's only ever just like talking. Well, because we don't want to pay for the copyright music that we are listening to, so we always pause everything. Ooh, Sean is making something. A Christmas lantern? You know what I'm really bad at? Setting a timer for the rice. I forget every single time. And it's supposed to be 15 minutes of simmering, and then I never set it. So I'm the person that always comes up to the rice, stirs it, pokes at it, takes out a tiny little spoonful, crunches it. If it's still crunchy, it's not done yet. Slightly ghetto, folks. Hopefully you can see and tell how delicious this is going to be. That's enchilada sauce on top, grilled chicken, and rice. Mmm.
Well, guys, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider subscribing and check back tomorrow. Not only are we going to have another vlog out tomorrow, but tomorrow will be the first day where we release a Dad Corner video, independent all by itself. So check back, check it out, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.